It's IBC2025 and we're here on the Imagine Communications booth here in Hall 1. And I'm with Steve. Hi Steve, how you doing?
Hey, it's great to see you.
Good to see you too. Now Steve, you're highlighting 4 themes here on your booth. Give us a quick run through, maybe start with the live production first.
Absolutely. So live production for Imagine has focused around the transition towards SMPTE-2110 for several years. So what we're showing this year is the latest innovations in how we're doing 2110 based production, but also featuring what we're doing around hybrid production, because a lot of our customers are still making that migration from SDI into the SMPTE-2110 world. And so Imagine has introduced a number of products into that area. Really highlighting our SNP product, our Selenio Network Processor. So here at IBC 2025, what we're really excited to be showing is the newest member of that SNP family. It's the SNP-XS.
Okay.
So it's a scaled down version of the SNP. It's a single processor as opposed to the 4 processor unit that we've primarily sold for the last several years. But that scaled down processor is really useful in use cases like production trucks and galleries and studios where you only need the capabilities of a single processor.
Sure.
Also really well suited to master control applications where you don't need the power of a full SNP, but you do want to take advantage of all of the flexibility that hybrid SDI IP production model affords in a master control type scenario.
And that leads us nicely on to Playout.
Yeah, of course. And that's really the way we look at the workflow, right? Starting with live production and contribution, we then feed into what we do on the Playout side of the business. Here at IBC, we are announcing the newest product in that portfolio, which is our XVR product. So XVR is an ingest and Playout engine. So it's really designed to work underneath the automation system that Imagine sells, like Aviator Automation as an example, to be able to drive native SMPTE-2110 applications around ingest and Playout. So if you need a server that's capable of doing 2110 ingest, or you need a server that's capable of doing 2110 Playout because you're building that kind of an IP-based or hybrid-based Playout environment, XVR is the product that we're highlighting here for those kinds of applications.
And your customer's going to want to be monitoring all of these things, which nicely leads into your solutions there.
Well, as we have made this transition towards more of an IT and more of an IP-based fabric for doing both production and Playout, one of the things that customers continually come back to us with is, how do I know these things are working properly, right? One of the primary advantages of making a move towards IT and IP is that everything is now in packets, right? Everything is working across an Ethernet IP network. But you need to be able to look into those packets and make sure that the system is functioning the way it's supposed to be. And that's really what Imagine Monitoring solution is all about. So it is a comprehensive set of tools that we've put together using standard IT technology, but giving it a real focus around video.
Okay.
So instead of just kind of generic IT monitoring applications that you would use in any kind of a data center, we've created a set of specific applications and specific solutions that look at the way video networks work. So building modules around 2110, building modules around the -7 redundancy protocols, so that we can actually give operators a set of tools in a standard IT environment that are focused on the way that video works.
Sure. And last but not least, we come into monetization and optimization, which is where AdTech falls in.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, at the end of the day, all of the work that we do in production, that we do in master control, that we do in Playout, the reason we're doing that is to attract audiences, right? So for our customers, not only do we give them all the tools that they need for production and Playout, but we also bring a portfolio of AdTech products. And this is focused on monetization. At Imagine, what we've been working on for the last couple of years and what we're demonstrating here at IBC is our total TV solution. So the idea here is to reaggregate the audiences that really have fragmented over the course of the last couple of years as we've seen consumers move from traditional linear viewership into things like streaming and on demand and even mobile viewership. So as our customers, the people who sell advertising, have seen their audiences fragment across these multiple platforms, they've come to us with the request to say, okay, how do I reaggregate that audience? And how do I monetize that entire audience across all of the different viewing models that are now available? And the answer to that is Total TV. So we bring a solution that includes ad sales, inventory management, ad decisioning, and of course, reconciliation and posting into that kind of an environment so that our customers can operate a single platform that has visibility into a single reaggregated audience and really do the optimization that they need to be able to do across that entire audience basis to make as much money as possible, to drive that monetization across the entire audience base.
Steve, that's a good overview of the highlights that you're doing there. Now the show's about to open. It's going to be a good one, I'm sure. Are you expecting any particular themes to come out from the customers coming onto the booth? Any particular challenges your customers are facing?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we expect key themes at this show to really focus around this kind of a transition to IP. You know, a lot of the market analysts are looking at that as being one of the real drivers of the business that will be done at this show. So this migration towards IP, this migration towards cloud, and certainly this migration towards multi-platform distribution and multi-platform monetization. We expect all of those to be key themes of what we're talking about here at IBC.
Fantastic. For those not at IBC, where can they find more information online?
Well, the best place to go is the Imagine website. That's www.imaginecommunications.com.
And if they're here at the show, you're Hall 1?
It's Hall 1. B73
B73
is the stand number. We're right inside the front door on Hall 1 and really excited to see everybody who's here at IBC.
Thanks so much indeed, Steve. Do check out their website. If you're here at IBC, do of course head to Hall 1 and see Steve and the team. For everything else we're doing at the show, that's at kitplus.com.